any conduit from any of our chapters to come and lead us in the anthem. Do you have any volunteer? Any volunteers? Alright, you don't disgrace yourself at your school. Alright, please, we need a volunteer to take the anthem. Should I start calling chapters by chapters? I wouldn't want to do that. So please, you have a volunteer? Alright, I'm going to call on Comrade Henry to come and lead us in the anthem. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes forward. Come forward, come forward. Thank you. Come forward. We are looking at you saying, you cannot dismiss yourself now. Alright, thank you.
Shall we on our feet for the national anthem? On our feet, everyone, for the national anthem. Well, I would like to be different from what we normally have, and I would prefer to take the second stanzas for the national anthem. Do we still remember? So we can't tell you. 1, 2, 3. O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our lead us right, ever use the truth to know. In love and seek to grow and live in just and true. Great lofty heights attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign.
A round of applause for him, please. A round of applause. Well, I noticed while that was going on, a lot of you were silent. A lot of you were silent. I guess the last time you were able to recite that was maybe far back in primary school or secondary school. That's even for those of you that went to a good primary or secondary school. Alright, that's by the way. We are moving on without wasting much of our time. And we're going to the introduction of all our guests. Please be reminded that each and every one of you are important personalities as far as this event is concerned. And I want to use this medium to say welcome. Look at your neighbor and say welcome. Hello, look at your neighbor and say welcome. Now, if your neighbor is very handsome, look at him or her again and smile and say welcome. Now, if your neighbor is ugly, look at your neighbor and say, oh, there's a problem somewhere there. Alright, so I'm going to be welcoming each and every one of you once again. We say thank you for coming. This is a wonderful occasion and we believe it's going to be amazing. Alright, so as informed by the president, we are strictly advised to follow the COVID-19 protocol. So you might want to leave a seat beside you, and if you have your nose mask, you might want to cover. So you can leave a seat beside you while we set up and make sure that this event is wonderful. Alright, while that is going on, I'm going to start the introduction of the members of the I-Table, and I have not gotten all the names yet, but I'll start with what I have. Please, with a round of applause, join me as we recognize the presence of Comrade Adekoya Abiodun Adebobani. He will be representing Honorable Bosun Sunday Bakari, the patron for Lagos. Please, a round of applause. Thank you, sir. Alright, alright, so they said Honorable Bosun Bakari, patron for Lagos State. Please once again a round of applause.
Napss Southwest Lagos State. Also, I'd like to recognize the presence of Dr. Elijah B.A. Agbaji, the Directorate of Human Resource Development and Lifelong Learning, HRD, from Osun State University, and he will be presenting the lead paper this day. Please a round of applause for him. You're welcome, sir. It's an honor to have you here. Also, I would like to recognize the presence of Dr. Adebowale Idowu Adeyeye. Sorry for that. The HOD Political Science Department. Thank you for gracing this invitation. Also, I will recognize the presence of Honorable Elite Tunji Rema, patron for Napss Southwest Industry. Please remember this. All right, and lastly, for now, we have the presence of another very important person in our midst. While I wait to get his name, we are going to be moving on. We have also important figures today in our midst as student representative and also as executive members. So I'll be recognizing each and every one of them as time goes on. So currently we have Pastor Olaiton Matthew. He's in charge of Redeemed Christian Church of God, David Generation, Youth and Young Adult Church. Really, Osun State. Please a round of applause for him. He's representing Comrade Deji Osho from Ekiti State, the Ekiti State patron. Please a round of applause for him. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you. All right, do we have anyone that can tell us the reason why we are here today? I know some of us know, but most of us might not know. Is there anyone that wants to come and tell us the reason why we are here today? Anybody? I don't know why we are shy. You don't disgrace yourself, Abby. Look at your neighbors. Tell your neighbor, I will not disgrace myself. All right, we are all gathered here today because of the National Association of Political Science Students, Southwest. And as I have here, this is the first regional conference of Napss Southwest 2021. Please, if you know you are part of history today, please give yourself a round of applause. You've been part of the very first regional conference. And it's about the theme for today's program says setting the pace for future political direction and good governance in Nigeria, the role of Southwest. So without wasting much of our time, by my order of the program, we have the listening address by guests on 6. So we are moving on to. I would like to call on the HOD Osun State University Political Science Department to come and give us the opening address. Please, if you are not to join us on stage, Dr. Adebowale Idowu as he gives the opening address. Thank you, sir.
Hi to you. I'm sorry I will not be able to read the names one after the other because I don't have it before me. I can identify each one of you respectively and understand that it is not out of arrogance not to call you one after the other. For all of us on the high table, this side of the table, I welcome you. I appreciate your presence here in the show. And as a representative of the students of Political Science Department and the staff, the university, we want to sincerely apologize for the teachers. You will understand with me that now we have a shift in virtually everything that is happening now due to the COVID-19 issue. We just pray that that ends quickly. So we want to apologize to you, the high table, and to all of us seated that it is not our making. We expect that everything will be far, far better than this. However, the circumstances we find ourselves was much more beyond us. So I recognize every member of the high table. I welcome you, and to our brothers and sisters from the other side here. I am a political scientist, and I'm very proud to associate with programs like this. We welcome you, and we appreciate your coming to the program of today. It is noteworthy that to know that we are presently at crossroads in this country in terms of leadership, in terms of governance. Economically, we are at crossroads. And so, gatherings like this afford us the opportunity of reviewing ourselves, assessing ourselves, and trying to prefer a solution to the endemic problem of governance that we have in our hand. As students of political science, we have that responsibility to lead in this direction. We have responsibility to make proposition, to make recommendation as to the direction of our country, Nigeria. You will agree with me that Nigeria does not have any reason to be poor. Nigeria has no reason, there's no any reason, justification for us to be in this dilemma that we are in terms of governance, in terms of leadership, even in terms of followership. Economically, we are supposed to lead. That put me straight to the words of that professor of law, Patrice Lumumba. He said, the day Nigeria rises, Africa will never remain the same. So it means at the continental level, we hold a very big responsibility of leadership. If that is taken, what you don't have, you cannot do. If Nigeria is expected to lead, and at the domestic level, we are finding it difficult at every level of governance to be stable. So where are we? What are we expected to do? And as students of politics, it is our responsibility, as I've said, to tell the world, to tell the sick nation that we are in need of direction. And just as Nigeria is important within the continent, and even outside and beyond the continent, within the domestic politics of Nigeria, you cannot also put the Southwest behind. I mean also to say that the relative peace that we have in Nigeria today, the political dimension that we have today in Nigeria, cannot be devoid of the input of the Southwest. And so, today, our teachers will tell us, they will lead us in providing solutions and looking forward to the future of governance And of course, you know the elements of governance. Let's check. What is the status of accountability, the rule of law, human rights, and the likes in Nigeria? These, among others, are what we expect to be discussed here today. And at the end of today, we will be able to have a unique information to the rest of the country and beyond that we have contributed our own quota. I'm indeed very proud of you, the Association of Young People Science Students, which I was once a member, and also now a member. I really appreciate your effort at leading while others follow. I appreciate the president, the national president, the executives, and all other members of this association. For our patrons across the Southwest, we appreciate you for making today a reality and for bringing us here to come and express our knowledge, to come and share information, to come and share knowledge, for which I hope and I pray will be good enough for our leaders' direction. The leadership direction of Nigeria right now is comatose, and so we need direction. I am very sure that whatever we discuss here today will be good enough as individuals and as a collectivity in this nation. I welcome you to Ogun. I welcome you to Russia. And I'm very proud of you for being here. The Department of Political Science, Russia State University, graciously welcome you and very sure that you will enjoy your stay. You will learn from what you are doing here today. And by the time we leave, we all will be able to say, we thank God for today. Thank you and welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. We can do better. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful address. Thank you. And I think he has set the tone for today's event, and I believe today's section is going to be very informative and very life-changing. You know, we are always complaining about what the future of Nigeria holds. We are always complaining about bad governance and all. But I believe it's in our best position to learn about these things so we can be change makers, and not just change makers by mouth but by action. So once again, please a round of applause for him. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. Thank you. All right, so while moving on, I would like to recognize the presence of some of the executives that are around. Please, if while I call their name, please just give them a round of applause. And if you are here, just stand up and signify. So first, I would like to recognize the presence of the Director of Sports from the Department of Political Science, Federal University of Ekiti, in person of Comrade Oshikule Charles. Comrade Oshikule Charles, please come to the president. All the way from the Federal University of Ekiti. Also, I would like to recognize the presence of the Public Relations Officer, Department of Political Science, Federal University of Ekiti, also the president of Comrade Oladipo Mohammed. Thank you. You're welcome. Also, I'd like to recognize the presence of the Treasurer, Department of Political Science, Osun State University, in person of Lady Comrade Taiwo Ewatobi. Is she here? And also, I'd like to recognize the President of the Auditor General, Department of Political Science, Osun State University, Honorable Comrade Ajao Abayomi Promise. Also, the Directress of Travels and Welfare, Department of Political Science, Ekiti State University, Lady Comrade Ibitole Temiloluwa. Is she there?
She's coming. All right, also the Financial Secretary, Department of Political Science and Public Administration, Adekunle Ajasi, University of Mumbai, Personal Comrade Oyibade Victor, Comrade Oyibade Victor. Thank you for coming, your representative. Also, the presence of the Secretary General, Department of Political Science, University of Ibadan, a person of Comrade Eze O. Vitos. Are you here? All right. And also, I'd like to recognize the presence of one very important person that is making today's event possible, the person of the regional president. Please, as I call his name, please, a standing ovation for him while he come up to take his address. So join me as I welcome the regional president, Department of Political Science from Osun State University, in person of Comrade Senator Abdulrahman. So, standing ovation for taking the address. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much of our time, because we studied development lately, and we have the Napss Southwest Executive, we say we are very, very sorry. So before saying anything, I would like to give an special service. My Eshodisa, Dr. Adebo. So I really appreciate you for that support. Thank you so much, sir. And also my daddy, Dr. E.P. Agbaje, who is a mentor, a scholar, who was a lecturer in Political Science at Osun State University. Thank you so much, sir. I really do appreciate. And also, I appreciate your presence, Honorable like Rema, so all the way from Ondo State, so he is patron for Napss Southwest Nigeria. And I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. And also, I appreciate Pastor so I really appreciate you. He's representing Comrade Osho Adedeji, who is our patron from Ekiti State University, and also our representative of Honorable Alatubosun Bakari from Ekpe. I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you. I won't have to waste much of our time. So I salute my national president, Comrade Yamo Osami, so represented by Comrade Naduomi Tosin. I salute you, sir. Thank you. And our chapter president, I thank you. And I also welcome you all to the first of its kind, the regional conference of Napss Southwest of Nigeria, taking place during my tenure. I'm really grateful. And let me say thank you and welcome to Osun State University, being the host of this program. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better. We can do better. We can do better. Thank you, Mr. President. All right, please, I'd like to recognize some of the schools that are around. Please, if you are representing your school, please just rise up your feet. I'm going to start with University of Ibadan, in our chapter. Please, we have members from that chapter. Okay, the affiliates actually. Do we have members of Adekunle Ajasi University of Mumbai here? All right, please remember all right, members from Ekiti State University chapter. Do we have them here? Ekiti State University chapter. Please remember you guys are wonderful. We appreciate your presence. Also from National University of Education. We have members of National University of Education. All right. I have been informed they are working on something else at the moment. Do we have members from Crestfield College of Education? Crestfield College of Education. And do we have members there? All right, they are also here. Please, do we have students from University of Lagos? Student from University of Lagos. Greater Contact. Thank you for coming in from Lagos. We appreciate you. All right, do we have members from Federal University of Ekiti? Members of Federal University of Ekiti, please. Wow. Please, let's give them a round of applause. They didn't come alone, they came members. Please, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Also, all right. Do
Do we also have students from Ekiti State University affiliation of Idaru chapter? Do we have them here? Oh, thank you. We also came with their numbers. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Also, I'd like to recognize the presence of our members from the University of Ibadan. Members from the University of Ibadan, please can you stand up for recognition? All right, they are working on something. All right, thank you. Also, I'd like to recognize the presence of the host chapter for the first regional conference, students from Osun State University. If you are here, please can you rise up on your feet? Okay. I want to assume that you're working on a number of things, that's why we don't have them flooded inside here. All right, we are moving on to the next thing on the program, and okay, I still have one more. Okay, student from Michael Otedola College of Primary Education. Are we here? Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. All right, without wasting much of our time, we are going to the National President Address, and I'd like to call on the National President who will be represented heavily by his Vice President, the National President of Comrade Yam Osamuni, who will be represented by the National Vice President, Comrade Toasting. Please, a round of applause for the National President to address. A round of applause for him. Thank you.
Good afternoon, our patron from Midland, from Osun, from Ondo, and good afternoon to our amiable HOD, University of Osun Data Science Department. My name is Comrade Lajuwo Oluwatosin, the Vice President, National Association of Political Science Students, representing our president. Presently, is kind of is strong, so I need to be here to represent the national executive. So I welcome you all to the conference, and as the conference team tag setting the pace for future leader and governance in Nigeria, I will encourage the youth, because we are the leaders of tomorrow, to do everything possible for us to make Nigeria a better place. As our father has said, Obama said, if Nigeria can get it right, sure Africa as a whole can get it right. So I believe as the Southwest, which to some extent we believe to produce the most scholar, if we can get it right, definitely Nigeria can get it right. And in the same vein, I will say welcome to the conference once again, and I'm also trying to let you know that very soon the national conference also will be coming soon, and we will all be knowledgeable about that. So I welcome you to the conference, and I pray that nothing will happen to us, or the way we come yesterday, so we also go back safely in Jesus' name.
Thank you, Comrade Tosin. Thank you, Comrade Tosin. Please, each and every one of you, I don't know if I didn't mention, please just give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. Really appreciate you coming. Also, the technical team, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for gracing this occasion. We really appreciate you. And also to myself speaking, I say welcome. All right, we're moving on to the paper presentation. All right. Before that, I have a quick giveaway to do for those who are using MTN. Please, can you pick up your phone? All right, those of you using MTN, are we ready? Oh, see there. You want to win free card? I know you are owing MTN money. All right, I'll just help you because I'm a very generous person. Are you ready? Star 555 star 34 28 55 20 05 2021. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? You can't get it. Actually, that's today's date. I actually got today's date for you. Alright, please round of applause for me. It's not easy. Thank you. You can't make me come here today. Alright. While we wait for the citation, I'm actually waiting for the citation of the speaker for today's presentation. I would like to claim the indulgence of one or two of you to come and just give us an insight to what you expect to be being the first of its kind. And you come up, you tell us your name, your department, the school you're coming from, if you're holding any post, and just tell us one or two things you look forward to in today's event. I'm going to be very quick. This is just a quick opportunity. We are taking two people, a male and a female. Quickly, for record purpose, we want to do this. So, anybody who wants to volunteer quickly, you just have 2 minutes to speak at max. Anybody, just tell us what you look forward to experiencing in this first conference. You are here and you're not here by mistake. Before we move on to the very seasoned speakers who will be talking to us today, and before we move to all other activities for the day. So do you have a representative, anybody from any chapter who wants to say something? Should I call it chapter? Alright, please, a round of applause for him, please, as he comes forward. The lady should be prepared after him, so we do this on time. So quickly, you tell us your name, your department, the chapter you represent, and just tell us in brevity what you look forward to giving in today's event. Thank you.
My name is Alaruba, a student of the University of Lagos. So basically, all protocols do not observe. So basically, truly, this is the first of its kind, and that doesn't mean it should not be knowledge filled. And I believe that with the caliber of people I've seen on the high seats, we should be going home with a knowledge filled brain today. So that's just it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Lagos has set the place. Alright, we have a lady who would like to say one or two things as we move forward. Please, thank you, a very comrade from the University of Lagos, before they come and bundle me now. You know, in Nigeria, when you handle events like this, you need to be very careful. Once you don't do something, they can bundle you. So, apologies in advance if I don't call your school the way I'm supposed to call it before you carry me and don't beat me down. Alright, so we have a lady who would like to say something. Any lady, you guys used to say what the man can do, the woman can do better. Please prove them wrong now. Let's get a lady to say one or two things. Any lady? I'm going to call. We have someone. The lady on glasses. Thank you. Please a round of applause for her. Yes, she's looking at me. Yes, come forward. Thank you. We are waiting. Thank you. Encourage her, please. Encourage her. Thank you. So your name, calm down. Make she spell like she wants to come and beat. Just calm down. Just tell us your name, the school you represent, the chapter you represent, and what you look forward to in today's event. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Federal University of Wayne. In this program, I feel like it should be impactful, like it should be part of us, and we should gain more knowledge from it.
All right. So actually, she actually switched off my mic in the process. But you are duly forgiven. All right. So we are moving on to the first and the lead paper presentation. And to do the citation, I would like to crave the indulgence of my HOD once again. Sorry, sir, for disturbing you. In person of
I've chosen to do this citation because of the caliber, the personality of the man involved, Dr. Associate Professor EDA Abagi A. Islam. Are you guys please? Associate Professor EDA Abagi was born some 50 years ago. He attended primary school, secondary school in his native Ekiti state, and graduated from the university with a high-flying second-class upper, had his master's degree and a PhD in political economy. Professor Abagi joined the services of the university at Galway, and after a number of years, rising from assistant lectureship, joined the university, Osun State University, and I've risen to the rank of an associate professor, which I am sure in a number of days, the chair is just by heels. Professor Abagi has written in several highly recognized, high impact journals, domestically, internationally. Abagi has received several honors, both at the international level, pedestal, among others, including in our own very country, Nigeria. Professor Abagi is a thoroughbred academic who cannot be found wanting in all spheres of areas of political science, comparative politics, international relations, political theory, and particularly research methodology. At present, at Osun State University, he has held a position of the head of the department, the dean, and currently the director of open distance learning of the university. Mr. Abagi is married with lovely kids, a family man par excellence, a gentleman, and a thoroughbred academic. I present to you the speaker of today, Associate Professor EDA Abagi.
All glory, honor, adoration to the Lord God who has privileged us as individuals to be present at this particular point in time. I sincerely want to appreciate my mission because I am your servant. For you to say you will give a current citation of your servant, it's a great honor you have done me. I'm deeply very grateful, sir. To my colleagues on the high team, there's no